Welcome, everybody, to the Funhaus Podcast, the #1 podcast hosted inside of an office hallway.
That we don't deserve.
Yes. Wait, we don't deserve the podcast or we don't deserve the office?
Pick one.
Huh.
Yeah,
No, we deserve it.
Who's that?
We deserve it.
You can't see him.
That's Rick.
Rick is here
behind
too
the
with us.
We
camera.
got
On the
Rick
ones and twos.
on the ones and twos, yeah.
And closer than ever. Now we can reach him if he does something naughty.
We can rush the control desk.
Yeah, we just got to
You
jump
really
over
can.
this table. And he's right there. I'm coming for you, Rick. In your cool
Looking,
Brimless
looking
hat.
good as hell in that.
Oh my
Brimless
God.
hat.
Yeah, me and Charlotte rocking the
We talked
Brimless
about how
series.
cool- Let's
Oh.
say. Hang on. Let's say who else is here. There's Armando.
Yeah, Armando's here.
And who else is here?
We've also got Jacob Fullerton.
Hello.
Jacob's here.
Hello.
Who else is here?
I'm here. Lindsay.
Lindsay's
Lindsay
here.
Washburn.
And then I think we got one more person here.
I am
Cheeks.
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 Charlotte.
Cheeks.
Freshly be-freckled cheeks.
That's right. Well, these aren't the henna freckles,
Yeah.
which I need to try again, and I can apply differently and leave on for longer.
It's good luck.
But they looked good.
Well, to give context, that you bought a freckle henna kit.
I brought a freckle henna kit.
Bought a
henna-
freckle
That's-
I bought a freckle henna kit.
Bought a freckle henna.
Henna freckle kit.
Bought a
Sounds
freckle
like
henna
a
kit.
woman I fell in love with in Berlin.
Bought a freckle henna.
Bought a freckle henna
I
kit?
did buy a little henna kit that was said to be for freckles. It comes with a stencil, though, if you wanted to do stars. But I applied them, and I had raised dots all over the front of my face, on my eponymous cheeks, on my nose, and I still went to the bar. And I looked good. I looked very good. And then the next morning, I had what looked like natural freckles. And then as soon as I showered, they were just gone. So they're supposed to last
Really?
a week. So this is just an eyebrow pencil that I've dotted around. But
It looks good as well.
yeah,
Effect
well, I mean,
achieved.
all I gotta do really is just spend like a couple months in the sun over the course of my lifetime, and I'll
Yeah.
just have more freckles.
Yeah.
My shoulders are just covered in them.
Well, we got these nice windows now. You can go stand in front of them.
I'm
and I
just-
think
I'm just gonna-
it'll be like an
Yeah.
ant in a magnifying glass.
We
That's
have-
all freckles are is just like white people staying out in the sun too long, right?
Well, you have to have a certain like skin for it. Like
You have
not
to
every.
have freckled
I mean, I've
skin.
got freckles kind of all over, just not in any concentration.
Yeah, I've got a
I got
smattering.
moles. I don't have freckles. I got moles.
Hell yeah. That seems cooler, though.
I don't have friends. I
We've
have enemies.
spoken about these windows, but we haven't shown them. But you can kind of see maybe back there. Can you see them in that shot? In the shot, a couple windows.
Yeah, there's a window back there that they could see.
Okay.
It's funny because
There's
last week we
lots of
did it in
windows.
a small room that led to a lot of, I would say, doom speculation.
God.
Well,
of people in the subreddit going like, "It's done.
All
It's
it-
over.
all
Funhouse is
It
dead."
didn't help that the framing of the video looked like you guys were like in a terrorist demand
Well, which
video.
is what James wanted. In fact, he wanted an even shittier spot.
It's true.
And we talked about it, and I was like, "No." And it
Yeah.
was one with like hard linoleum flooring, and I was like, "It's gonna sound
Yeah.
so bad."
It's all hard surfaces.
I just and then like I kept seeing all the people like being like, Charlotte said they had a lot of room, but I could tell that was bullshit.
Yeah.
So I like
Look at this, bitch.
I got in there on Reddit and I was like, no, we have a lot of room. We actually have too much. It
Yeah.
makes me nervous.
All it took was like when James asked me how I was liking it, I went, because I was thinking. The people were like, Jacob's had such a hesitant
Jacob
answer
is miserable.
that like this isn't good. This isn't good. Jacob
No,
doesn't like it.
We're excited. We're excited for a change.
It's
And
awesome,
like,
yeah.
You know,
Been good so far.
a new little adventure.
Yeah, we're gonna do a podcast in every room.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Including
of
the
them.
ones that we're not supposed to be in.
I
Yeah.
kind of like this though.
Just because you're so close to me.
Well, yes, but I kind of like just being out here. I like that there's
We
like
out
people
here.
watching. We have
Yeah,
We have
Gabs
live
is there
audience.
too.
Gabs
do.
is there.
Make some
Rick's right there.
noise.
Yeah, we
about
have a
getting
live
the rest
studio
of Nick
audience.
Fullerton in here. Bring Cam and Todd around.
yeah. And people can just like walk around. Like I kind of like it, but I know it'll never stay.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
But if you like it,
It's
say in
kind
the
of weird
comments.
to like. I know we still have a lot to do in this office, but like actually being in it and having our stuff here, and I turn my computer on and like I can like work on it. It's like kind of. I still have the like. I feel like the weight of the move on me still mentally,
yeah.
but we're here, so I've just got to get it out of my brain.
I have all my stuff in my car still from the old office.
Oh, really?
It's all just like in my car.
That's what I did too.
I just have like a brain dead poster and a box. So the thing that, okay, I have a box of stuff in the back seat of my car, and at the top of that box, and I did not remember that this was the case, but is a fake gun that I brought over from the old office that has just been on top of a box of shit. And I realized that, like, if I had gotten pulled over at any point,
my God.
any officer would just see what looks like a real gun.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's no orange cap on that one.
No
right?
orange cap on it. It looks real as shit. And it's just been in the back seat, and I found it this morning.
Bro,
So-
you can't be doing that.
No, I
You gotta do
can't.
something about that.
So now it's in my glove box, which I
Oh,
think is
yeah.
worse now that
That's
I
worse.
actually put.
You better get
thought
it. Bring it
into
up
Yeah,
here.
especially if they're like, "Can you get the registration?"
Yeah.
Just get it out.
Put it
and
under
walk
the
through
seat.
front
Well,
door.
that's put it under the. See, that's
I
my.
mean, you don't have to keep that MFing thing on you.
Yeah.
At all
No,
times.
I do got to keep it on me.
Keep that
Respect
MFing
through
thing.
things.
That is the best part. Is that what if I have to get my registration? I don't. I'm just not registered.
like
I'm riding
officer.
dirty.
I'm gonna let you.
Car
know.
illegal.
There's a very real looking, not real gun in my glove compartment, and I'm gonna.
Now,
reach
officer,
for
I
it.
gotta tell you, this is about to look really bad.
I'm not
I-
gonna tell you what it is. It's a
I
surprise.
just want to kind of enter into a verbal agreement to be cool,
Yeah.
sir. And just remember your sworn oath to serve and protect. Now, I'm going to open this glove box, and it's going to look like there is an unregistered firearm with no serial number and a full clip. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's for jokes.
Yeah. And on the count of three,
It's for funny video game
It's
videos.
a comedy gun.
On the count of three, I'm gonna reach for it as fast as I can.
Your Honor,
Yeah, you should absolutely.
Get that out.
I would say put the microphone down right now and get the gun and
get
bring
that
it up.
out of there.
Bring it up.
License and registration, Your Honor. Permission to approach the bench.
Your Honor, I in my pocket,
Permission to represent myself.
I have a very realistic
a
firearm.
very realistic gun.
You have like an old Winchester mounted on the back windshield.
on the outside of the car.
Yeah, like in a father-in-law's study.
Yeah.
Yes, on the inside of the car, so you can just like hoist it off.
Yeah. After you crawl back there.
Have you seen those TikTok videos of people? It's a bit, but they like the person holding the camera pretends to be a cop coming around to the front window, and the person in the driver's seat just goes, "I got my license."
Oh my God.
And it's always like when you get pulled over by a cop, make sure that you give them your license as quickly as humanly possible to shave a few seconds off. As soon as you get pulled over, get out of your car and start running towards the police officer with your license and
We
registration.
seem to have already gone on quite a tangent, so I'll just continue us along it. There's like, I haven't been on TikTok in a minute, but there's like, I remember when I was on it was often enough that there's a lot of just cops making TikToks.
Yeah.
And like a lot of TikTok is like trying to serve it to you. Like, I would continuously like get every session, if you want to call it that, get at least one cop being like, I don't know, what's a song? What's a
Taylor Swift song.
Oh,
It's
is
me.
Vigilant?
There we go.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like they've got like more pepper spray than has ever been manufactured.
I was gonna say it's like police brutality, and he's like, "It's me. Hi."
Yeah, see,
Oh,
that's the
Christ.
shit they make though, because they're
Yeah.
like proud of it.
Yeah, and you're like, "What?"
But
What
I'm
is
like,
this?
I don't want this. I just want
No.
to see people making weird, fucked up
Yeah.
recipes with so much butter.
I
only-
like little animals.
I just get if I see cop shit, it's like them with their dog, the canine stuff.
Cops have killed a lot of dogs. Maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't keep talking about this.
Is that
not
hard
I'm
for
fun.
ready
you?
to continue to talk about
What's up?
the
Is that hard for you to watch like a dog video, but then know that the dog's a fucking cop?
No, they're usually like the dog is retiring, and then like it's just clips of the dog like playing, like getting, and then I'm happy for the dog.
It's like the dog playing fetch, and then there's just one clip of it just tearing a guy's leg
Leg
apart. But then it cuts back to like, paw.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah, I haven't done much looking at TikTok lately. I feel like it's been like weeks, I would say, which feels kind of good.
I can't. I don't have
Clipping
a
that and putting it
healthy-
on TikTok.
No,
I don't have a healthy relationship with TikTok. And once I get it, I spend all my time on it.
I watch a lot of TikTok because I take a lot of poops.
Mm-hmm.
And
See,
that's where the
I've
majority of the time.
switched gears. I just scroll idly through Instagram for a bit.
Well, now it's got like the same stuff on it with like reels and whatnot.
It's just late.
yeah,
Yeah.
just late is all.
Lindsay, you had a party this weekend.
I said, I had a Christmas
We
birthday
were all
party.
there. Everyone that's in the office right now was at the party.
Yep.
John, you want to just pass through?
Yeah, walk around the back.
I wasn't aware that the podcast was happening.
John Smith.
It's
And
organic. John Smith, everybody.
I
Round of
just want to
applause.
say that I love the new office. They're clapping, but with its hand mic, so you probably can't hear it. Jacob's hand is so warm under mine; it feels so good.
The beanie matches the mic tip.
That it does. I had to
God.
retire my yellow beanie because Armando bought the exact same one.
I threw the beanie away.
You did?
Yeah.
No, you
Okay,
didn't.
cool. I'll bring it back.
Yeah, it smelled like burgers.
Sounds
I
like
don't
bought
know
it-
what's happening.
I
Did you
bought-
buy his beanie?
I asked what kind of beanie he wears, and I actually have the messages on Slack where I asked, "Hey, would it be cool if I bought the same brand of beanie?" And I bought the same brand of beanie in a color that I thought was different, but it turned out to be the same one that he owns.
There's like 40 different colors of beanies.
They only had that one available. I bought
We
it.
should all come back from the holidays with yellow beanies from
Yeah.
this company.
that's really a good idea.
I came out of my office to ask if y'all wanted lunch, but your podcast. How long has the podcast been going?
Probably 45 minutes.
Probably
10 minutes.
45. Yeah.
10 minutes.
We could
All
probably-
10 minutes.
We could probably
I'll
cut
start.
it here.
I'll start googling locations.
Because we're going to eat in 40 minutes.
I mean, I
Yeah.
brought some lunch, but I could be convinced to go get some.
I could be
Some
I'm
convinced
gonna
delicious.
go
to get some.
get lunch and then take the tamales home with me.
Yeah. What are y'all talking about?
As
There's
long
a
as they get eaten.
big tub of animal crackers right here on the table.
Yeah, some
Much
chocolate.
like the incredible spread at Lindsay's party.
So
I
I
was
had
so
a
full. That's why I'm bloated today.
I had a birthday Christmas party. I like throwing a party. And I said, I want to have one for me. It's for myself. Please come to my party. I was only going to make people bring their own booze, BYOB, classic.
Yeah, Bjob.
Elise
Yeah.
convinced me to ask people to bring food, which I think was a good idea.
That was a
Because I was
hell
gonna-
of an idea.
I was about to do like a $400 Whole Foods catering thing, and
No.
I'm so glad that she was like, "Just ask people, you idiot." Armando brought an amazing amount of tamales.
Yeah.
I'd never had tamales before.
Really?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah,
This party was your
I
first
know.
tamale experience?
I know.
How long
Listen.
have you been in LA?
6 years.
And
What the fuck?
I know. Listen, I'm not happy about it either, but it was really good.
Jacob did a beautiful, amazing charcuterie spread. Did you take a picture?
I did take a picture.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I waited.
I took a couple pictures, yeah.
A beautiful charcuterie spread.
I was shopping all
I brought
day.
those little cinnamon coffee cake things that only Tom, Mondo, and myself were eating, really.
Okay,
I
this
didn't
makes a
even
lot of
know.
sense
Yeah.
because your friend Tom walked up to me with the container that you had brought and said, "Have you tried these? These are to die for."
They
It
didn't,
really kept selling me
they didn't
on
even
them.
make it to the table.
Where
they were
were
just
these?
with the drinks.
I made deviled eggs,
I didn't even think
You
pigs
did.
in a blanket.
You
Oh,
did.
spinach artichoke deviled eggs.
Oh, so
Plus
good.
a
Pigs in a
spinach
blanket.
artichoke dip
Oh yeah, we had
Yes.
two kinds.
and another one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
so
right.
two kinds, and I'm just naming all the food that was there. You guys got to have some of this food.
You've got to try this stuff. It's really
That's
good.
not
I
Audience.
made crock pot meatballs with like a special sweet sauce.
That you just revealed to me earlier.
I did. Don't.
It's okay. All right.
Secret.
It's white people secret,
Lizzie.
It's really weird.
Lizzie.
but it was good.
One of the few good white people
Yeah.
secrets.
It was so good.
Yeah, there's a
Not
lot of
like
bad.
where are the mass graves.
Two
Yeah.
kinds of cookies. They were a ginger molasses spice cookie,
I ate a lot of those.
Yeah. me too.
and yeah, they were all gone. And a pecan ball, and then
One
two
pecan
kinds,
ball.
Yeah.
two kinds of icebox case.
Lizzie, between those meatballs and those pecan balls, I was filled with so many
There-
little
so,
spheres
yeah.
of food because I was eating so many of those things.
There was also a photo booth that Lindsay set
Yes.
up with
Oh,
the
I did.
the gift guide backdrop with the fireplace.
Yeah.
And like some leftover Super Bowl decorations.
I don't know if
and,
you can see this, but this
her
is a
iPad
really-
and a ring light. And there's a picture of just Jacob with a plate full of meatballs.
Let's see
Oh,
if I
you-
can. Yeah,
It's because people could just pop in there while the party was happening and just
yeah.
hit it.
That
And
was
then,
the
like,
idea.
It was so good. Yeah.
Oh, there's a special guest at this party too. Santa Claus.
Santa
came.
Claus came to bless us with his
Yeah,
present.
is
Yeah.
he here? Or
Ryan.
is his elf
Oh,
here?
here's Santa.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my God. I don't like not see.
Ho ho hello.
Yeah. I think hello.
Yes.
Hello was the only thing you seemed able to say the entire night.
Oh my!
I
So
did
Ryan,
not have a
Yeah.
functioning brain cell
Tell
in
us
my
about-
mind that
Yeah.
night.
tell us about what happened.
Tell us about your Saturday.
Well, I went. What are you showing?
It's a picture of Jacob with meatballs.
Yes, good. I went to LA SantaCon on Saturday.
So, SantaCon, if you're not aware, is an event that started in Brooklyn. In New
No,
York.
it started in Portland.
Did it?
Yes.
Okay, well, the videos that went most viral were in New York because people were coming from Jersey.
That one is the bad SantaCon. That's the naughty SantaCon. We're the good, nice SantaCon.
The Billy Bob Thornton SantaCon. But anyway,
Yes.
okay, SantaCon is just a bunch of people dressed as Santa or elves or other Christmas, things, just getting unbelievably fucked up.
Close up.
It's a bar crawl, right?
Yes, a big bar crawl. We had sleigh passes, and we went to 3 or 4 different bars, and I got annihilated. It was fucked up.
Yeah, you
And-
showed up more shit-faced than I've ever seen you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're getting this explanation for what SantaCon is, because I was asking you all night.
I could
and
not talk.
I
dude.
couldn't get an answer out of you. You were just like, you gotta go. That's all you would say.
He told me that he came from SantaCon, and my understanding of SantaCon was like a convention for Santas, like Comic-Con,
Yes.
where like you learn the best ways to be like a Santa Claus. Now I'm hearing it's just you going around dressed as Santa getting fucking shit-faced.
Oh, yes.
It's a lot less wholesome than I
played
thought.
Hungry, Hungry Santas.
Which you explained to me outside. Go for it. Explain.
Well, I wish I had my Santa phone on me, but it was basically Santas on skateboards trying to eat big balls.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlotte.
I guess
thank-
it wasn't on mic. It's Santa's laying belly down on skateboards.
Yeah.
I've been
Yes.
trying to figure it out since Saturday, and you just
Yeah.
helped me figure it
My
out.
bad.
Ryan got to a point. Well, first of all, you were like, "Ho!" And I was trying to ask. I was like, "Is this Ryan or Santa?" And then you went, "I'm Santa." And then I was like, I was trying to say, has Ryan been good this year? Is he on the nice list? And before I could finish it, you just went, "Ryan's gone." I was like, oh, I don't like that. It was like The Shining. It was like, Ryan's not here right now.
Oh my God.
And then you kept somehow across the room, no matter where I went, Ryan would meet my eyes. If I glanced towards him for a second, and then while swaying like he was on the deck of a ship, he'd go and start laughing and looking at me, like just teetering back and forth. The pictures I got of you are the scariest pictures
Oh
I've
my
ever
God,
taken.
they're terrifying.
Yeah.
I
Sorry
watched.
about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
I watched.
Sorry for everything.
I watched Santa have a real close call. Like you were just
Yeah?
having a great time. You were swaying. You were smiling. You were just saying hello.
I just remember James fucking with me all night.
He was doing that all night.
He did force you to give a speech.
Yeah.
God. I do remember everyone looking at me and me just not being able to articulate syllables.
It's
Yeah.
funny because my friend was like, "Yeah, it felt like bullying at one point." I was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
It's Ryan.
He put himself in that situation.
Yeah. In the middle of your speech, you were swaying. You're yelling about how James was taking advantage of you, and then at one point you just like stop. You're just like, hello.
And we have it on video. You have a video, right? Lindsay has a video. Elise has a video.
Oh,
They can
wow.
all
We
be
shot
stitched
this shit. We
together.
got a lot of
Yeah,
coverage.
we'll
We
there.
got a lot of
together.
angles. Yeah.
I showed it to
sure.
Ryan earlier, and he's like, I don't want to watch it anymore.
If the music goes off and somebody starts to give a speech, like you're gonna whip out your phone and be like,
Yeah.
"What's happening? I gotta capture this."
100%.
Lindsay fell off the chair.
I was standing and I just fell. No, I was crouching and I fell over backwards.
You have a
'Cause
great angle.
I also was drunk.
Because you have like you had the wide angle on your phone, so you see your legs.
Can I, before I leave, can we all do a Christmas carol before I leave?
Sure.
I don't know any.
Yes.
I think we tried to do that during your speech.
Oh, but I know that this is the one we sang the whole time.
Okay, why don't you get us started?
Okay.
You better watch out. 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 He sees you when you're sleeping.
Oh.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
Okay.
He sees you when you're you're sleeping. He sees you when you're sleeping. Everybody, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better. Goodbye, everybody.
Wait, we need that
See you
mic.
later. I'm going back to the North Pole.
Give that back to Lindsay.
You know, with
Did you know that Antarctica means no bears?
yeah, I did know that.
I learned that recently. Goodbye.
Wait, Santa or Ryan learned that?
Ryan's gone. You know, with just his outfit and the wig and beard, he looks like the guy who got busted in the town I grew up in for keeping a bunch of teenagers in the basement.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
No,
Nobody heard
relations.
that. Nobody
No, it's
heard what
okay.
he
I think a lot of them were like his kids,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good at all.
but he was having more kids
Yeah. It
with
was-
the kids.
it was a fun time. It was
Not
a fun-
that the party was.
The party was.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
It was a good time. Yeah, admittedly, because I had went out the night before, my social battery was at an all-time low, but I rallied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I was. Oh, that's what I was about to say. I saw Santa had a close call because he was just having a good time, swaying, and then the smile just disappeared from his face, and he began to just stare, and with like a panicked look in his eyes, and I'm like, he's gonna throw up.
Yeah.
And then I saw him just leave the conversation he was in, walk to the kitchen over where the trash can was, and an open window, and I saw him standing there like.
Yeah.
James like kind of chased after him, and then he just came back.
Well, before he
Oh,
came
thank
back,
God.
he first stopped to talk to me and was like swaying, talking at me, and I had never been so worried that someone was going to throw up on me.
Yo, I thought you were gonna talk about the time he almost whipped his dick out. That's
He
the
did
close
it
call I
almost
was
with
thinking
his
of.
dick.
I don't know if we should.
No, but it was just a misunderstanding. Because Rick and James and Dan and I were all talking to Santa, and then like just he started rummaging under his Santa robe.
Oh, his fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were,
Oh, yeah,
we were all like, Ryan. And he just kept doing it. And we all just like kind of scattered. And then he lifted up his shirt and there was a fanny pack that he was going through. We thought he was
yeah.
about to get his dick out.
Okay. What's next?
What else?
Anyways,
It's fun.
Have a
I love
Christmas
Christmas
party. Go to a
parties.
Christmas party.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Tis the season.
This is the first time I've ever been invited to a Christmas party where I was supposed to bring food.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
but like
bringing-
it was a,
yeah.
a suggestion.
It was
Yeah.
a suggestion.
There was
It
also
wasn't-
so much food.
yeah.
yeah, but it all got eaten.
I mean, I was picking at it a lot because I was so hungry, and then I got really full. And then I came back around when nobody else was eating it, and I was just eating a ton of cheese.
Every time
I
I
ate a
saw
lot
you
of
at the
cheese at
charcuterie
the
board,
end.
I was like, yee.
Every
Yeah.
time I walked over there, I found something new that I hadn't gotten the last time.
Oh,
and I got
that's
more
exciting.
of it. And then I started needing to use the restroom, and that's why I left your party so fast. So I wanted to use the restroom in the comfort of my own house.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
fingers,
respect.
my
Understandable.
fingers smell like rosemary. Because I
'Cause
was
all
like,
the
I gotta
nuts
make it
you were
well
digging
decorated. So I bought a bunch of like
Hey, right.
rosemary.
You just missed
Oh, hey.
Santa Claus.
So I miss Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Dang it.
He said you were gone.
I'm sorry I couldn't come to your party, Lindsay. I heard it
You
was
were
great.
missed. Yeah.
Shit. Anything cool happen?
I mean, that was it.
The
Santa was
Santa
there.
Claus
There was a lot
guy
of good
came
food.
and made a whole fucking mess.
Oh.
Santa, he wrote us like a bunch of checks for like $1,000 each.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But he did it with your checkbook.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, and he told us he was going to take all edits for Q1 of 23.
Yeah.
Or that you were, I'm sorry.
I need to put a hold on my credit card then. I'll see y'all later.
Oh, that's funny because it's like what Santa says.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold.
Wait a minute.
Hang on.
Is there a connection here?
I've
Have you
never
ever
seen them
seen
in the
Ryan
same
and
place.
Santa
Yeah.
in the same room?
You know, I've never seen Bruce Wayne and Santa in the same place.
They're clearly the same.
Well, that's crazy. But yeah, my fingers smell like rosemary because I used little sprigs of rosemary to make the board
Yeah,
look
you put a
festive.
lot of rosemary on there. In fact,
did.
every time I kept trying to get cheese, rosemary would glop onto the brie, and I was like, "Get off!
I
Get
don't
off!"
I don't know the nature of how this happened, but I kept and I mean I did this 3 different times, kept pulling out giant sprigs of rosemary out of Santa's beard throughout the party.
I
People
did
kept
place
putting them in
Yeah,
there.
I
Okay.
placed
Oh.
some of them in. his
Okay,
beard.
okay. Because I would walk over there and find them, and he would go, "How did that get there?" And it would keep happening.
Oh my god! Sorry, Ryan kept bringing up Deadly Premonition because he had cut a Deadly Premonition video that I'd given notes on. So he kept walking up to me, and this is the only real conversation I had with him all night was Deadly Premonition. I'd be like, "Yeah, it was good. It's a good cut." And then he'd be like,
good
"Yeah."
It's a deep cut.
Deep cut, yeah. Good deep cut.
And we're going to cut to a commercial break right now.
That's right. Don't touch that dial.
Don't
we'll
touch the
still
dial.
be here
If
by
you
the
touch
time
that
you get
dial-
back.
You don't want to touch the dial.
Don't touch that dial.
Give me
Talk
claps.
to us if you touch that dial.
You're not gonna like me when when you touch that dial.
Yeah, so buy whatever's next.
Buy it.
Buy it.
Buy it.
Right about now, seasonal excitement or dread is probably starting to set in, especially for small businesses. But thankfully, it's not too late to get your holiday mailing and shipping under control with Stamps.com. Sign up now and you'll be printing your own postage in minutes, because Stamps.com is your one-stop shop for all your shipping and mailing needs. I use Stamps.com all the time for my podcast, and it is absolutely amazing. The ability to just do all of your packaging, labeling, etc. at home, get it all ready to go, and then drop it off at the post office or have them come and pick it up from you is just so amazing. At every single level, Stamps.com is just a beautiful addition to your shipping team. For more than 20 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses because it's so easy. All you got to do is sign up, and then you get access to the USPS and UPS services you need to run your business right from your computer. No lines, no traffic, no hassle. You can even save money with major discounts on USPS and UPS shipping rates up to 86% off. This holiday season, trade late nights for silent nights and get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code FHPOD for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code FHPOD. Stamps.com. Number one, baby. Happy holidays. It's the season of giving, but you've already given enough to your internet service provider if you haven't been using ExpressVPN every time that you've gone online this year. And I'm not just talking about the enormous internet bill that you pay every month. Every time you go online with that ExpressVPN, your service provider can see every single website that you visit. And yes, that includes the sites you visit on incognito mode. They're also legally allowed to sell all your browsing activity to third-party advertisers for massive profits. That's why I'm done giving my internet service provider all of my information, and I always go online with ExpressVPN. The app encrypts and reroutes 100% of my network data through their secure servers, so my provider can't see a thing. Couldn't be easier to use too. Simply fire up ExpressVPN on any of your devices. I'm talking phone, laptop, whatever. Tap one button to connect, and that is it. I use ExpressVPN all the time because I'm always traveling, and I'm talking hotel Wi-Fi, plane Wi-Fi, airport Wi-Fi. It's always bad Wi-Fi, and I really don't want to go in without ExpressVPN. So everywhere that I go, I use this to make sure that I am staying secure. Look, you have given enough to your internet service provider this year. It's time for you to start taking. So take back your internet privacy today with the VPN rated #1 by TechRadar and Mashable. Visit expressvpn.com/funhouse and get 3 extra months of ExpressVPN for free. That's expressvpn.com/funhouse. expressvpn.com/funhouse to learn more. And we're back. It was an exciting weekend for another reason. We got a lot of news from the Game Awards.
Game Awards happened.
The Gay Awards happened.
Yeah.
They
Is that
celebrated
at
the
the same time?
best gays.
I like half watched that shit. I was doing other stuff.
I didn't watch anything.
It was like whatever.
I was busy not watching the Game Awards.
I had it on in the background.
I don't care.
I didn't see any of it live. I just saw like there's like a God of War music performance, and there's a guy just like going crazy on the hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy. There was also alto flute guy that everyone was loving.
Oh yeah, that was at the end.
I only watched it for like to see like world premiere trailers.
That's what I watched.
Well, that's why I
too.
skipped it. I happened to tune in right when the orchestra, the Game Awards orchestra,
Yeah.
was playing their medley, and I was like, oh, I like this shit. I'll watch this. And
Music's
then once that
cool.
wrapped up, I was like, okay, and I'll get out of here. But I did check in later. Death Stranding 2, come on.
Hell of a
My
trailer.
man, Hideo Kojima, who I brushed shoulders with at the Marriott downtown at LA Live 5 years ago, and we shared something then,
Yeah.
which is a mutual affinity for Rahul Kohli.
I know. we're gonna have to whittle down Rahul to start bringing Hideo Kojima around.
I think it could. I think it could happen. I think it could happen.
Yeah.
Friendship ended with Mads Mikkelsen.
Sorry,
Rahul Kohli
Mads.
is
Open
my
that
new
door
friend.
just now.
Sorry, Mads. What?
I don't know.
Was it a ghost?
It's probably a goat. Yeah, but yeah. What else? Hades 2 got announced.
Yes, I'm so excited for
Do you want-
that.
do you want me to
Will you
take
play as
Wow.
Reach.
the sister of the protagonist from the last game?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but Hades is so good.
So more
So excited
more
for
daddy
that.
issues. Then.
Yes, lots of daddy issues.
Yeah,
I
it
was
makes me
wrong.
want to like replay that. There's a Castlevania crossover with Dead Cells.
Yeah,
that's cool.
that sounds
I might have to
amazing.
get down with that. Dead
Who's
Cells
this?
one of the best games.
Cyberpunk DLC trailer
Yeah,
came
Idris
out,
Elba.
baby,
Idris
with
Elba.
Idris fucking Elba.
Sorry.
That'll probably be real cool.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Keanu's back too.
Keanu's back, and I
Yeah.
love Keanu.
The best thing was when CD Projekt Red, in the midst of their awful launch, was like, "Well, Keanu played it and he loved it," and Keanu's like, "I've not played the game. I've never played Cyberpunk 2077."
Is it like Tetris?
I wanted to say one thing that was cool about watching it was just like kind of getting ideas percolating for like event streams
Yeah,
that we want to
yeah.
do. stuff
You had
like
a
that.
good idea, yeah.
So I want to know too. And I think I asked for this before, but like leave some comments about like what kind of bigger streaming events you want to see from us.
Yeah.
In the
Games
new
we can
year.
play.
Q1, Q2, Q3,
Yeah.
Q4.
A lot of
All four.
2023
Yeah.
games. Because like I feel like so many games got pushed out of 2022 into 2023.
What besides Starfield?
Starfield.
Just
let's-
Starfield.
Yeah, there's Starfield.
We should do
there
something
was-
big for Starfield.
Oh, of
Like
course.
something really big.
Yeah,
Garfield,
like, we should just
Starfield?
play it for a
Momentous.
long time.
That's
Garfield,
it.
Starfield.
Yeah.
So
Garfield.
we brought up Starfield in the meeting
I
or
hate
something
Mondays.
potentially big, and then Ryan walked in the meeting. It was like Garfield stream. Like sure,
It'll be perfect.
yeah, a perfect crossover.
What else happened at the Game Awards?
There was
Elden Ring won Game of the Year.
Yeah,
That's
I can
true.
get behind that.
Yeah.
'Cause I love me some Elden Ring.
God of War was lauded.
Yeah, Stray
Yeah.
won something.
Stray won something.
Yeah,
Which I might actually play that
Best
game now.
indie game?
yeah, that
They
was
won
it.
debut
Yeah.
debut indie
Which
game.
I mean, that seemed like a pretty. I don't know. Indie is such a broad term now,
Yeah.
and like Annapurna is like a juggernaut of like
the indies.
games production of the indie scene,
Yeah.
and like that game is like clearly like a pretty expansive team. It
Yeah.
was like Fall Guys, which is like was called like an indie game, but like it had like
Yeah.
major like contracts and partnerships and a fairly big studio,
Yeah.
and like it's like, but then you
But it has a
compare it
cat
with
in
like
it.
Stardew Valley, which is like just
A guy.
Concerned Ape.
Concerned Ape. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Curious Ape. Different.
Just
Close,
Curious
but
Ape.
different.
When Stray did get that. Oh look,
Oh.
Oh,
Fuck.
Damn.
Boom.
that's it.
that's all.
Now see,
That's
his
all.
beanie's a different color than John's.
yeah.
It's a different brand too.
Where did you get yours from?
I got mine from the same brand that John got his from.
I know. What is it?
I don't want to say.
Oh, secret, huh?
You don't want to plug them. You don't want to give
Because
them.
if I say it, then John's gonna get mad at me for giving it out to more people.
It's not his company, is it?
He yells at me for like it is. It's brick and wood, and it's good. And I have to get
Brick and wood.
my headwear from brands that specifically make them big enough
For melons?
For giant. Yeah, that's the size of this hat.
It's melon. It says melon.
Big melon.
Oh wow,
How
it
about
is.
that? Did they
Yeah.
size it by putting it on like a cantaloupe
giant
or
melon,
a watermelon? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how I get my hats. Is which ones make them for big old fucking fat heads.
That's good. That there's a company that's so accommodating.
Yeah, it's and so when I saw how big his fucking beanie was, I was like, oh, I gotta cop one of those,
Yeah. I mean,
because John and I have irregular, weird shaped giant heads.
I think you guys are more similar than either of you want to accept.
I don't. In which ways?
I don't know.
A lot of
but
ways.
the beanies like line up.
The
I
I,
beanie-
just have at so many meetings looked over and seen you both doodling in your notebook side by side.
Well, that's ADHD. That's different.
Maybe so. I don't know. I have ADHD. I can say it.
I think it's also we need to address that beanies are not the cool thing anymore.
Thank
Oh,
you,
fuck
Jacob.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Fuck
Jacob.
you
There's
both.
something much
Rick, do you want to
cooler.
come out here
Yeah,
real quick?
Get over here, Rick.
Guys, there's been a lot of talk
Gabs, if something goes wrong, just unplug the whole thing.
on the scene. Rick, why don't you face the camera, look at the camera, and then turn around and show us the back of your head too. Look at that.
What?
What's that?
There's
no
nothing.
Brim. No brim.
It's not
No
there.
brim.
It's not there.
Rick
It's
and
not
I
there.
are on the cutting edge of fashion 6 years ago, and we are wearing hats without brims. You can wear it with a hood, with the backwards look.
Hats
you can
without
put your head
brims.
on the car seat headrest. No problem. I had a tight bun poking out through this one. Now I'm wearing it backwards.
What about when the sun is coming at your eyeballs?
Yeah.
I just stay inside.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh,
not
How
gonna,
are you gonna get your freckles?
I'm not gonna go out there with an eyebrow pencil.
that's how Rick gets his.
Yeah. Rick and I started talking about this on Discord last week. It started because I was talking about I wanted like a skull cap, like a fisherman's beanie. And then Rick's like, let me do you one better, brimless hats.
Yeah, let me put you on
That
some game,
sounds
Charlotte.
Fucking stupid. And then he sent a picture. I was like, I'm in.
No, the
There was
hat was
something-
brims.
There was something that you Googled that really set you off too, right?
This is after we placed the order, but when I was excited about it, I did Google brimless hat lesbians. Or brimless hat lesbians, singular. And it turned up a lot of pictures. I was like, it's me. It's me. And I'm loving it so far. I feel fashionable. I feel fast, unencumbered by a archaic,
By a
you know,
stupid fucking brim.
stupid fucking brim. you
Dumbass
know.
brim.
Listen, hats are good. I still wear hats, but like this is like a. I mean, like now I can like really be a hipster douchebag.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
gonna
good
get that cool Emma Darcy, like haircut.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
the cool Omar de Armas haircut.
I mean, yeah, I can get the cool that too. But like, I got all kinds of plans, and the hat's just the beginning.
Yeah, it's a good look. Rick's wearing one of two that he has.
Elise
did buy
could
two.
not keep herself together at the party because every time I would come up, I would start like turning it around, and she was mad that her brain was trying to fill in the missing information.
Yeah, she just couldn't comprehend anything that
She
night.
just couldn't, and she kept
couldn't
saying,
get it.
"What's the purpose?" And I
Yeah.
wanted to be like, "What's the purpose of anything?"
Yeah.
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 It's fashion.
At least kept yelling at me
Fashion.
because I kept calling Maggie Smith Maggie Gyllenhaal because Hook was on the TV.
Oh yeah, you did that.
We had Hook on the TV, or Lindsay
Yeah.
did.
A lot of Christmas movies, and like I really just wanted to go home and watch them and
Yeah.
actually hear them because like
I
they
had
were
them
just-
on
they were
mute. Since there was
It's
Christmas music
Yeah.
was playing.
It was we were watching Die Hard and Elise made you guys put on the Muppets soundtrack, and I've never had a
Christmas
more
Carol.
confusing
Oh yeah.
like
With a
experience for my brain.
joyful.
Yeah, well, like John McClane is like shooting up people in an office floor.
Yeah.
It was great.
That
it
was
the
the
perfect
last
combination.
movie that I put on. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Elf on twice?
I
Help
put
was
on.
in the beginning.
Elf
It was
on-
in the beginning, and then I put it on after everybody
the
left, and we
end.
watched a little bit of it,
That's
and
right.
then we were all like, "It's late."
Yeah. We had to put Ryan to bed.
You
Oh,
slept
Lindsay,
there, right?
did Santa pee on your couch?
No,
Okay.
Santa didn't pee on
That
us.
was
Okay,
a,
good.
That
Good,
was
good.
that was a drastic oversight that none of us thought about. If
Just because for a man who has told so many tales.
yeah,
He's
and we
peed
didn't
on
even think about
12 couches, right?
it. Something like that. I bet he could confirm, but I think it is in the double digits.
Ryan.
That's fine.
He's-
If
I
he
don't
comes,
know
he
why.
comes. If not, we'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
I don't know. There's a
If he
couch right
pisses, he
here. I'm
pisses.
sure you want to bring him over.
He'll run over like a dog and just like you can't stop him.
Well, he might. I just realized I might have to be in a meeting in 10 minutes, so he might have to come.
Oh, how about that?
Oh,
Well, how much longer are we
interesting.
going for?
I don't know how long has it been.
yeah, we don't have all our like
35.
monitors and our timer and stuff set up, so we're just like in this room
Wait.
with no
Wait.
sense of time.
We've been recording for 35 minutes. How's that
No,
possible?
we stopped for the ad.
Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
No. That hasn't been 5 minutes worth of conversation.
Time is different during the holidays.
What the fuck?
That's
Time moves talking-
differently in the North Pole.
I was talking to Paige Wesley, friend of the show, helps work on Chip Hits the Fan. We were talking about how upsetting it is to enjoy the holidays as an adult, where you have to like plan shit out. Like it's not magical anymore. For when you were a kid, a lot of
Or
the
things just
holidays,
happened?
yeah, things just
Yeah.
happened, and you didn't have to like presents appeared. Your name was written on cards sent
Yeah.
out to other people. Yeah, you had to wake up early maybe like once, but your parents would drive you to grandma's house or something, and now it's like you have to do that for the
Disagree.
people.
I like it so. Listen, if I want a present, I get it for myself all year. And I don't have to go to church anymore. Love that.
No more midnight
That
mass.
was always part of it.
Christmas Eve mass.
Yeah.
Actually, midnight mass was better because there was no music. They just
That was the
bing
quick
bang
one.
boom, get it over
That was a
with.
quick one.
Really?
When I was a kid, the anticipation would fucking kill me for
Yeah.
Christmas because I was like, it's so close, but it's not here yet. So the 23rd was the longest day of the year because at least on Christmas Eve, I knew I was getting some shit that night. And I
Yeah.
was one sleep away from Santa Claus coming and putting presents onto the tree. But the 23rd, impossibly long. I had to help my mom clean the bathrooms because her family was
God.
coming over, and I had to like not get anything.
Now on Christmas Eve, I would want to go to bed early because then it would feel like I'm getting to Christmas faster.
Well, now I'm just flying on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I don't,
Now
Well-
probably just gonna be on like Discord or whatever.
So Christmas Eve, that's my birthday.
it's your birthday.
It was his birthday.
So I've got my birthday Eve and
The 23rd, yeah.
Yeah. So that is whatever. And Christmas Eve, and I go, I don't know. Does anybody get sad when their birthday's over and they go, "Oh, that was my day. Now it's gone."
No.
no.
Nobody ever.
Kind
I
of.
No.
fucking hate my
Yeah,
birthday.
like you have a special day. Gabs is nodding her head. She gets
Yeah.
me. You have a special day. People are like, "Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Ooh, here's a gift. Ooh, it's your special day." And then it's over.
Yeah.
For me, I go, "Well, now it's just Christmas."
So you don't get that thing that you were asking
Yep.
if I feel that way.
Yeah.
You don't feel that way.
I don't feel that
Okay.
way.
Well, now I'm just out here feeling.
But I mean, I still feel. I feel like I have to wait a whole year for anything.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I didn't really do anything on my birthday this year. I kept being like, we're going to do a park hang. And then it snuck up on me. I was like, we're not doing a park hang. So, I mean, it's, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah, I think on my birthday we just went to a place to eat and I got drunk. And then I went home and played a video game, I think. I think something was coming out that day and I wanted to get home. No, Andor came out. So I went home to watch Andor. And then I had to watch it again because I was incoherent.
That that's the other thing is like being a kid rocks because anytime you have a birthday party, it was planned by somebody else.
Oh,
You don't have
yeah.
to do anything.
All your friends would be there.
Yeah. Now anytime if I want to have a
See Pirates of
party,
the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Oh, hell yeah. I saw Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
wait for your birthday.
One of my birthdays.
That's I made for my birthday one year. I made my mom and stepdad go watch Shark Girl and Shark
Boy and
Shark
Lava
Boy and
Girl.
Lava Girl, and my stepdad was so mad that he yelled at me. He screamed at me as a child and said that I was no longer allowed to pick the movies that we went to see.
That was really cool.
It's like on my birthday.
That's a cool thing for an adult to do.
Yeah. Anyway, that's why I try to run like a film podcast so I can do the same thing to other babies.
Have you ever had a surprise party? Anybody?
I have.
Oh, you did. You had.
Yeah. Oh,
Amazing. I know. I was out
also
of town.
wasn't there.
You both weren't there. People that I would have loved to have there.
Oh, I was there.
You were there.
I was there.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Rick
had
wasn't there either.
I was not there.
Fuck.
Rick wasn't there.
Damn it. I would have to have Tara throw
Damn.
me another one.
Yeah,
I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with Tara on Tuesday. We're going to a concert.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. What's the concert?
Soccer mommy
Oh, cool.
at the Will term.
Tomorrow?
Oh, on Tuesday. Oh, fuck.
Today's Monday.
Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Lindsay. On
They're going to that
Tuesday.
game on Wednesday.
The big game?
What game?
Yeah,
It comes out after that.
we are going to a basketball game on Wednesday.
Oh, neat. Lakers?
Clippers.
Ugh.
Laker tickets too expensive.
I'm doing nothing on either of those days.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
No.
No, tomorrow I'm doing a WoW dungeon.
Tomorrow
Fuck.
we're doing dungeons.
Ricky
Tomorrow's
from-
dungeons.
Have you ever had a surprise party?
No. I would have said in the past that I hate surprises, but now I want people to care about me and do things for me.
I would have thought the same thing too. Like I was like
She living her best life now.
I was very indifferent, but I never would have prepared myself for the joy I felt when I was jump
God.
scared by a room full of people.
If you guys
that I
want to
knew.
throw me a surprise party, I would let you.
We never would.
Here's the thing:
Okay.
is I
It's
would
a
want a
sur-
surprise
that
party
was-
too.
I don't want to ruin it.
But I
so
get
that's
too
why I'm
ahead
saying
of
that.
I get too ahead of myself and go, no, I'm gonna do it.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
you throw better parties than anyone who would throw you a surprise
It'd
party.
be subpar.
What you
A
need
sub
to
party.
do is plan the party, and then we just need to like bash you over the head with a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
And then when you come to, you'll be like, what's happening? Where am I?
Yeah.
What year is it?
I
And we're
think-
going to go, happy birthday.
I think you plan the party, like put everything in a binder and give that to your partner, and then
And in 5 years,
Yeah.
when I've forgotten about it,
yeah, well, like we have a contingency plan for what a good Lindsay party would be.
Mm-hmm.
Contingency plan.
Yeah,
or you just do it in like, April. And I go, what?
Why? Yeah.
That's the only time that you can do a surprise for some people.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
when
easy,
it's
though.
not.
Someone can surprise me. Like, you'd be like, we're going to the movies. I'm like,
I mean,
What?
Honestly, like that day when I had my surprise party, I was just thinking constantly afterwards about how easily tricked I was. All I had to do was be presented with like just some friends, and they're like, "Oh, you want to like do something involving Gundam?" And I'm just like, "Sure."
Yeah.
That'll get me anywhere.
the next time you're gonna like somebody invites you to go build Gundams, you're gonna come home and your house is robbed.
Honestly, I was a little bit disappointed I didn't end up building a Gundam that day.
you were just sulking.
Yeah, I was just sulking and filling myself
It's
with
my
pomegranate
party.
cider.
I want somebody to surprise
I
me
can
with like a
build if I want
vacation.
to.
Whoa.
That would be
Ooh.
sick.
That sounds
Surprise
so
trip.
stressful.
We're going
When I
to
was a-
Fresno.
When I was a teenager, I remember my dad surprised my mom with a trip to Vegas. But this was like before, when we still lived in Ohio, so it was a much further journey.
Yeah.
We hadn't gone. I hadn't
Yeah.
gone 20 times. I didn't get to go, by the way. This was not a trip for me. This was a trip for my parents. But I had to pack her suitcase because it was a surprise.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
That's stressful. I wouldn't want somebody packing for me.
How old are
Absolutely
you? How old
not.
were you?
I was like 16
5 or
or
6.
17.
Okay, I thought it was like, relying on like a child?
Yeah, like
Sounds
I get
surprised.
5-year-old to pack
Teenager.
mommy's.
Oh, and then we
bag.
had a house party, which, I told my mom about years later. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, we had a party in the house when you were gone. I said I
That's
tried to keep people from throwing up in the pool.
Did you guys have like so when I was a kid in like elementary school, when in like, the heyday of the birthday party, everyone had their birthday party at oh fuck, what was that called?
Discovery
Laser.
Zone?
It was a laser tag place, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was called like Laser Up or something.
Yeah, they all have kind of like the same
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of name.
Stupid as hell. But
Yeah.
it was it was a laser tag place that kept, for whatever reason, going through rebrands or being sold. So like the first one was like 80s themed, the second one was space themed, and then it was like a Hawaiian themed laser tag place.
Hawaiian theme?
Yeah, it
laser
didn't make
tag
any
place?
sense. That's when they stopped serving pizza and started serving Hawaiian barbecue.
Okay.
I mean, I like Hawaiian barbecue.
That sounds like the
Yeah.
upside
It would be
there.
funny if it was like just a whole pig.
Yeah, and then you
For
go
the
run
whole
into
party.
a dark room with the vest. Was they had the vest and they tried to make them look a little bit like Hawaiian shirts. It was really really bad.
It's like all lumpy
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, there was like a period of my childhood where I was all about laser tag. It
Yeah.
just seemed like the coolest. I mean, it was the closest thing to Star Wars
Yeah.
that I could do.
But
so,
we
of course.
at Washington Elementary School, if you didn't have your birthday party, I think it was called Laser World. Now that I think about it, if you didn't have your party there, you were fucking nothing, and no one would go to your birthday party.
One time when I think it was probably 17 or 18, and we went to a laser tag place, and we all got out of my friend's car that was like 2 doors, but I got out of the back seat, and I thought this person was getting out of the same side, but they got out the other side. Nobody closed the door. So the door was left open in the parking lot of this laser tag place. We went in, we played laser tag. Oh, so fun, da-da-da-da. I come back out, and I'd left my purse in the car because I didn't want to take it in.
Why?
Because they didn't have like cubbies, and I didn't want to like leave it. So I was like, I'll just leave it in the car. Well, if the door was locked, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Right.
If the door was closed,
Right. If
it
somebody
probably
were
wouldn't have been an
actually-
issue.
If it was safely secured anywhere.
But no, it wasn't closed, and somebody stole it, and it had my phone and my iPod.
Oh.
Yikes.
Someone
Yeah.
took it?
Yeah, someone
There's
took the
a
whole
chance.
bag.
Sucks.
There's a
And my-
chance it was raccoons.
High school boyfriend, no, my high school boyfriend at the time, he called my phone number, and some kids picked up, and they were like, "Fuck you." Yeah, and he's like, "I'm gonna come fucking find your ass.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
fucking
God.
kill you." Like he was, very white Ohio boy, but he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill your ass." Anyways,
I kind of love that.
that sucked.
Then he
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Because then
Those
I
children
didn't.
got their asses
My
killed.
iPod, which when you're 17, you save up a long time for.
Yeah.
And that sucked.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
That was a bummer, yeah. But whatever. Look at all my Apple devices now.
It's a whole pile.
I've
That
been
one's
starting
Where are
to
those
make a lot
kids
of
at now,
sense.
huh?
Yeah. I never.
Their asses are dead.
Yeah, they were murdered by your high school boyfriend.
Fucking kill you.
God.
Man, I wish I was that hardcore when I was in high school.
He was not hardcore. He was like in a band. And he
That's
like
pretty hardcore.
no.
All right, cool. How long have we been going?
Shut.
It's the only way we can
Stop.
check is by asking.
I'll tell one more story and then we can end it, right?
How long have we been going? Okay, that's good.
When I was in
let's talk
high
about
school,
birthdays.
Uh-huh.
and that party that I talked about that I threw while my parents were out of town. My friend, we got drunk. And yeah.
Whoa.
Naughty.
Whoa.
Don't
tell
tell my
your
mom.
parents.
Don't tell my mom. And we had a pool at my house when I was a teenager. And I remember my best friend jumped in the pool with a laundry basket, thinking
What?
that she would float. But there's holes in a laundry basket, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And she just was screaming, I just don't understand what Moses can float in the basket. Why can't I?
Not all baskets are created equal.
That's
Yeah.
the end. She's like, I just want to be like Moses. And I was like, bitch, what?
I don't know why. I
Anyway,
posted
so that was one of the parties that I had as a teenager.
But
Hell?
And you can see that the theme of my parties does not change. It is drunk and buffoonery
And biblical.
and
this time
biblical.
the buffoon arrived in an Uber. SantaCon.
Dude, that should
Where in LA it took
The
place.
thumbnail for this podcast should really just be that picture of him who took Charlotte, where it's like all blurry and swaying, and the eyes
Yeah,
are
we could
red.
be both side by side.
It's pretty fantastic. What a great party it was, though.
It was
Good.
a good party.
I'm
I had
glad
a good
people
time.
like
Yeah,
good
I was
parties.
telling Tara how sad I was that she wasn't there.
I was sad she wasn't there too. I
Yeah.
asked
Was
her
her show
when
good?
I saw her last.
Was her show good in
Yeah.
Sacramento? Yeah.
Oh, good.
Apparently it's really good.
Go listen to
Sacktown?
Hoity
Sorry,
Toity.
audio listeners.
Wow.
The Sacktown.
Big Sac, California.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've had a really good time. I'm glad that you guys have too. Talking about parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking
Wonder where
about.
we'll be next week.
Yeah, we'll
It's a mystery.
find out then, I guess.
Who knows?
Kind of flying by the seat of our asses.
For Funhouse News TV, I'm Armando Torres. This is Jacob. Lindsay.
Yep, and go ahead and you can touch that dial now.
Wait. Can I do a plug?
Yes.
I'm playing a show this weekend.
Oh, go
Yeah.
see Charlotte.
If you want to take a long day trip outside of LA to Highland, California, I'm playing a backyard festival.
I'm going to be there.
Tara will be there. Jacob will be there. Rick will be there.
Highland or Highland Park?
Highland.
Highland?
Yeah.
Like
Not Highland
Riverside?
Park. Yes.
Like
Oh,
I.E.
East.
Highland, yeah.
We talked about this.
It's good.
go on to
And
the
I-
show,
and, like,
everybody.
It's going to sound really good.
I
I've
mean,
heard
like
it.
the music is great,
Yeah.
and if for some reason you don't want to come out past Riverside, I'm also playing Whiskey a Go Go in February.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
That's pretty soon.
Just got the contract. I got to sign it. I
Sick.
also have to sell 30 tickets. Otherwise, I have to pay the difference. 'cause
I'll
this
take
is a
one.
terrible
Yeah.
industry.
Uh,
Mom's home.
great.
Also, you can come and see Loser Parade and Hoity Toity, along
Yeah.
with a bunch of cool bands.
Tara's going to be busy drumming.
She's gonna be. Her arms are gonna be tired.
Yeah, she's going to crush my spine with those
What?
What?
Whoa.
arms.
all right, everybody.
Her buff arms.
Oh, I see what you're. Okay.
What's wrong with you all?
It's been a
us?
great podcast. We'll see you next week. Bye everybody.
Bye.
disgusting.